He paid for 3 years.
Okay.
And it's been 2 years since I haven't received anything.
Okay.
I do, however, I received disability.
For 2 years.
Okay, I understand that, but you understand that, I mean, you really can't do anything at this point.
Okay, fine.
8 months, it just kept getting worse. There's small signs of it getting slightly better.
If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. Ms. Kirby, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, this gentleman, Douglas Kirby, he stopped paying child support about a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Danny, he's 8 now. I want to know what is going on, and I want to know when he's gonna stop paying child support, please.
Okay. So how long has it been since he paid child support?
He paid for 3 years.
Okay.
And it's been 2 years since I haven't received anything.
Okay.
Miss Kirby stood before the judge, her voice trembling. He hasn't paid child support in 2 years, she said, fighting back tears. Her son is now 8. She wants answers. But where has Douglas Kirby been, and why did the payments stop? The court was about to find out, and no one expected what came next.
He paid for 3 years.
Okay.
And it's been 2 years since I haven't received anything.
Okay. 2 years. Okay. And you said the child is 8?
Yes.
8 years. Okay. All right. Mr. Kirby, is there a reason why you have not paid child support in 2 years?
Correct, Your Honor. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis about 3 years ago, and
Okay.
over the period of 8 months, it actually got really bad, and so I have not been able to really. I'm unemployed at the moment. I have not been able to work. I do, however, I received disability.
Douglas finally spoke, and the courtroom fell silent. Diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, he claimed his body had failed him, leaving him unable to work. The judge listened carefully. But was this a heartfelt confession or a cleverly crafted excuse? What he said next left everyone stunned, even with.
I do, however, I received disability and Social Security, and I've got the paperwork here if you need to see that.
Well, I have a copy of it up here with you, what was turned in.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I see award letters. He does receive Social Security and disability.
Well, first of all, I think he's lying. Second of all, he can work with minimal duties.
Well, what do you think he's
child?
lying about? You think he's lying about the disability? You think he's lying about the award letters that I'm looking at because they look like official documents from the state?
Okay, ma'am, it's like this.
Official state documents confirming his disability. Miss Kirby wasn't buying it. He can work. She snapped. He's faking it. The judge looked at the paperwork, then back at her. Was she exposing a fraud or grasping at straws? The truth teetered on a razor's edge.
Do you think he's lying about the award letters that I'm looking at because they look like official documents from the state?
Okay, ma'am, it's like this. This guy is not good. Once we got married 9 years ago, I took care of him. Doesn't have a job. I made him to go back to college. I made him to get a degree. He's got a good job in IT. Okay, as soon as he got the job, okay, I don't want to be married anymore. Really? All right, you have a good job. Pay child support. Then, okay, he was paying $1,000 a month. Now I'm $1,000 a month short for 2 years.
Okay, I understand that, but you understand that.
She sacrificed everything, helped him get his degree, land an IT job, and build a life. Then, just as success arrived, he walked out. Now she's paying the price for his choices. $1,000 a month gone. But the judge had a question that changed the direction of the case.
For 2 years.
Okay, I understand that, but you understand that he has a legitimate excuse for not paying anything, right? I understand it may be frustrating, but you do understand that, right?
He cannot work in IT. He cannot just push the buttons.
Well, if
not
he
like-
has something from a doctor saying that he cannot work. Until he gets something that actually releases him to work or he stops receiving benefits from the state, we really can't order him to pay any child support.
court, acknowledged his condition, he wasn't fit for IT work anymore. Until he's cleared by a doctor, the judge said, we can't force him to pay. Miss Kirby looked crushed. Her frustration was valid, but legally, was her hands tied? Then she made a bold request.
I think what he wants to do, he just wants to stay home, sleep until noon, whatever, then go out there, play guitar, or whatever it is that he was doing before we got married. He just doesn't want any responsibilities. And I think he needs a reevaluation on his medical exam.
Okay. Well, you definitely can pay for that if you want to do a reevaluation or anything like that, but he can't give you what he does not have. So I can't modify his child support or anything like that to make him pay you any more money.
He just sleeps, then plays guitar. She fired back, her voice shaking with rage. She didn't believe the diagnosis, not one bit. She wanted a reeval, but would it matter? The judge offered a startling reminder, and what followed left her speechless.
So I can't modify his child support or anything like that to make him pay you any more money. I just can't do that. Not when he has a legitimate reason not to be doing it.
Can you order him to pay health insurance? Because I'm paying $300 right now for the health insurance for the child.
Is that for the child only, or is that
Yes,
for
ma'am,
you?
for the child only.
Okay, like I said, until he, gets some sort of clearance, some sort of W-2 paycheck stub that says he's making around the amount that he was making, I mean, you really can't do anything at this point.
Okay, fine.
Desperate, she begged the court to make him pay for their son's insurance. $300, it's just for the child, she insisted. But the judge repeated, the harsh truth, no job, no new income, no legal grounds to demand more. Could anything be done at all?
I mean, you really can't do anything at this point.
Okay, fine. Even if though he receives less money now, but he still can pay child support out of that amount, right?
Well, he can pay, it's taken out of the lesser amount, but not from his Social Security benefit. It's not going to be taken out of that.
So there's nothing I can do about it.
Not at this point, unfortunately. Do you know when, well, you probably don't know, has the doctor said anything about you being...
Even if it's less, can't he pay something? She pleaded. But the judge shook her head. His benefits were protected off limits. The system had its limits. Still, one final question could change everything. Was he ever going back to work?
You probably don't know, has the doctor said anything about you being released back to work full-time or anything like that?
Nothing at the moment. It's not something I'm against. I was making good money doing IT, and she's right. She did push me to, go back to college and get my degree, and it worked out for quite a bit. I even set some money aside for college for Danny, but it's just at the moment I can't. And like I said, over 8 months it just kept getting worse. There's small signs of it getting slightly better.
Douglas opened up, his voice cracking. She helped me. I did well. I saved money for Danny's college. Then came the disease months of decline. But now, there were faint signs of hope. Would the judge see sincerity or manipulation?
8 months it just kept getting worse. There's small signs of it getting slightly better, but it's really bad right now. I can't stare at screens. The numbers get blurred within it. At the moment, I do apologize. But it's not something I can do. I would love to. I love our son as much as you do, but I mean, right now, if we're being honest, you make decent. You make a decent amount annually.
I believe he's sincere. I believe he's being very sincere about what he's saying.
Would give anything to contribute again, Douglas said, eyes full of pain. He couldn't even read a screen. His IT days were gone. But I love our son, he whispered. Was this a heartfelt confession or a well-timed performance? The judge's next words would end it all.
I believe he's sincere. I believe he's being very sincere about what he's saying.
When I can contribute, if I'm cleared, I'm more than willing to do it, Your Honor.
Yeah.
It's always something. It's always some kind of excuses, Your Honor.
Well, the good thing is that if and when that time comes and he's able to make even more money, right? You
Correct.
understand that your child support can go up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Correct.
So in the event that that happens, you can get an increase, but just nothing for today. Okay. Do you have any other questions?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The judge's voice was calm but firm. If and when you recover, child support will increase. The case was dismissed for now, but life could change again. Miss Kirby left with no money, but maybe with hope. If this courtroom story moved you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real cases that touch the heart. Sometimes, justice takes time, but truth always comes out.